You see this, brother? This is a candle. Whoa, that's a little bit too hot, bitch. Anyways, this is a candle. You want to see another important candle? Well, I don't know. This probably isn't too important to you, but this has some value with it. All right, check this out. I marked out the candle at 7 a.m. Remember, this is Central Time, so remember that you have to adjust this to your time. And of course, I still have the 15-minute orb. All right, this is all in the 15-minute time interval. I marked both them out. Remember, the New York Stock Exchange opens at 8:30 a.m. Okay, it is very volatile there. But the 7 a.m. candlestick right here, okay, check this out. You see this? This is where there is a continuation or a handoff from London session to New York session. The New Yorkers start waking up. All right, they start to trade, so there's more volume in the market, and it's very volatile come 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Like I said, everybody's strategy is different. I mark out two ranges. I mark out the 8:30 a.m. or which can tell me a lot, but I also mark out the 7 a.m. You know why? Because if it comes to this midpoint and comes past the zone, it's going to tell me that it is shorts. Not only did that tell me, but you see, I've made my trend lines. Basically, I'm using multiple strategies to justify a sell or a short. All right. Now I'm using multiple strategies. I like mixing a couple in there just so I can get some more confirmation and justification for taking, what I did with short today. So once it went under this candlestick at 7 a.m. plus this trend line, I went with shorts because guess what? It went down. If it would stay above this 7 a.m. candlestick, then we long. But it bust straight through this candle and went through my trend line. So it gives more confirmation. Not only did it go below this 8:30 low, hitting this low gives even more confirmation. I know sometimes when there is a low below a 8:30 a.m. orb like this one right here, you can get confused with a fake out. But there's even more confirmation for taking shorts is not only that it went through this trend line right here and kept going, and it went through this candlestick at 7 a.m. right here. Okay. I can show you on ES today. I do the same thing. Okay. I do the 7 a.m. candlestick and it just stayed above there the whole time. It was going to be a long day. Okay. So, on top of the most volatile candlestick, which is the 8:30 a.m. Central Time, or another candlestick that is very important is this candlestick because it gives you confirmation of where the direction is going. All right. So I hope that makes sense. I know it's complicated. Anyways, I'm gonna show you how it played out today. I didn't trade the S&P today because it kind of moved fast for me. I didn't get in early enough. I didn't want it to reverse, so I didn't trade it. So I did my exact strategy. Is I had the 8:30 a.m. orb, and I had the 7 a.m. candlestick, which doubled my confirmation, and I stuck with shorts around right here. When you get into your positions, it's not always gonna go your way right when you get into position. So you just gotta wait it out, not be emotional. Check out the timer. Hey, I'm making money. It's that easy. I had 2 trades in, but I'm just explaining my crude oil setup right here. It was real simple for me today. I closed it at around about 1,680, I think, because I used the trend line. If we look at the charts right now, it indeed went back up. Let me see. I closed around right here, and it started going up, so I would have lost money. But if I would have held all the way, I could have made. But I mean, you don't really want to risk it. You don't know what's gonna happen. It could have reversed and went all the way up there if I wanted to. So you gotta secure your profits, okay? We had a plus day, so that's a positive in my eyes. I hope you learned something from this video. People are gonna say only use one strategy, but I say soak up as much information and knowledge in trading to add into your setup and your strategy. You know what I mean? I do a whole bunch of stuff and it just gives me more and more confirmation of which trade I need to make. So I hope this helps, brother. Anyways, I appreciate you for watching. Subscribe for more. I hope you have a nice day or night. I don't know if you up or I don't know if it's night or daytime. Anyways, brother. See you later.